Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd like to thank my mother and my father for having me. I would like to thank Megan from Glue Guns and Roses. Girl, couldn't have done it without you. Most importantly, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers. Over 1,000 subscribers. That is insane. I appreciate all of you. I thank you. I hope I make you proud. This is for you. This is monumental. Something that started as really and truly just an outlet for my crazy creativity has grown in a matter of months. Literally, I've been on YouTube for 2 months. I am humbled, overwhelmed. Wait a minute. The outpouring of love really and truly has made a huge difference in my life.
It's about connection.
A huge difference in my motivation to continue to do this. I second guess myself, and it takes me a while sometimes to upload videos. I am new to this. I want you all to know that when I do, it is right from here, from the heart. Is my heart on this side? From the heart. I'm so happy that you are enjoying my content. Thank you. Me and my family, we all appreciate this. Today, I have a DIY that I think is important for you all to see. Everything I post, I feel like it's important for you to see. I don't know. I hope you enjoy the video. Make sure you guys stay to the end so you can see the completed look. Here we go. I decided to create a new series on my channel, and it's called Revamped. I hope you enjoy it. So a long time ago, I bought these shelves from Ikea. They're called Mosslanda, and they are $12.99 each. I bought them long before I wanted to decorate my house in the farmhouse style, so I just wanted to give them an upgrade. I didn't want to get rid of them. Oops, sorry about the dust, guys. YouTube has taken over my life. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove everything from the shelves, remove them from the wall, and then I'll give them a good cleaning before painting. So of course, I enlisted the help of my hubby, and you will be seeing only his back in this video. He is very, very shy. So I'm going to start off by using Rust-Oleum's chalk paint. It is my favorite paint in the world. This is the color Linen White. It works super well, and I think it's about $16 for this 30-ounce can. And I've used this can for many projects already, so it's a pretty decent amount. Now I'm going to be using this Wooster Pro brush. I have to tell you, this is my second project with this brush, and I do not like it. It is supposed to be for all types of paint. I beg to differ. I will stick with my chalk paint brushes, but this is the one that I had on hand, so we just have to go with it. Now, I've watched Annie Sloan paint quite a bit in her videos, and she uses this technique. I'm trying to mimic her. So what she does is she basically just slaps the paint on. I hate to use that word slap, but it's really the way that it looks. You don't have to go with the grain. Depending on what type of furniture you're painting, you know, there are some people that want a nice clean look. Now you see what just happened there? That was a bristle from the brush that fell off. It kept happening over and over again, and this brush is going in the graveyard. Anyway, so what you just do is just paint. You don't really have to go with the grain. In fact, for this particular project, it's better if you paint up, down, sideways, because then at the end, it will give it a really nice look. And you'll see at the end what I mean. Now you do have to paint underneath the shelf, the bottom part of the shelf, but you don't have to paint the back since that is what's going up against your wall. But you want to make sure to give this at least 2 coats. So this is a close-up of me painting the second shelf. As you can see, I'm going all over the place with this paint. You really don't have to be a Picasso. That's why I love shabby chic farmhouse projects, because anything goes. Now this is what it looks like after the first coat. You see some of the brown peeking through. You don't want that. You want to make sure that you give this, like I said, 2 coats. And you see all of those brush marks? That's what's going to help make this shelf look like real farmhouse wood. On to my second coat of paint. I actually have 4 shelves, 2 of the long ones, which were $12.99, and then 2 of the shorter ones, which are $9.99. Now comes the fun part. Now you want to make sure that your shelves are completely dry before you go on to this step. I usually make sure that my shelves are dry for at least 24 hours. It is crucial that they dry completely. I can't stress that enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dust them off a little bit, and then I'm going to be using some water-based semi-transparent wax by Art Minds, and it's in the color Antique. It's a dark finish, and I picked it up at Michael's for $7.49. This bottle has lasted such a long time. I've used it for many projects in my home. So now you're going to want to get yourself a brush. I like to use this chalk paint brush, and I use it solely for the wax. Once I use it for wax, I do not use it for paint. Picked it up on Amazon for 10 bucks. Really great buy. Now you're going to want to take an old t-shirt, any old cloth that you have. I use it to take the excess off of my brush. You can use a plate, you can use anything that you have on hand. I just happen to like to use old t-shirts. Now, I'm only using a little bit of the wax on my brush, as you can see. I like to start light and then work my way up to a deeper color if I choose to. So I basically use the same technique that I used when I was chalk painting this shelf when I use the wax. Now it may seem crazy that I am adding the wax and then I'm wiping it off. It's just that I felt that it was a little too dark to begin with. Now I apologize for this part of the video being so shaky. I had my camera or my iPhone set up right on the same table, and that is never a good idea, so I apologize. Also want to point out that I am not the inventor of this painting technique. What I think that I've never seen before on YouTube is somebody taking Ikea shelves and doing this particular process or doing this to them. So basically this is what I do for all of the shelves. I wax on, wax off, just in the areas that I feel are a little too dark. And you can do that as long as the wax is wet. You can remove it with a damp cloth. I also want to add that you only need 1 coat of wax. Now before the big reveal, I just want to show you how I made this really cute sign. I used my Cricut that I never use and cut out the number 6, which is the amount of people in my family. And then a while back, Birch Lane sent me some samples. We were going to buy a couch from them, and I found them and I figured I'd use them in this DIY. I throw nothing out. Now if you guys have been with me for a while, you saw my Target 90% clearance haul. I picked up these pictures. They're from Threshold, and they were originally $9.99. They were Christmas items, and I got them for 99 cents. They are super cute as is. I'll save 2 of them for Christmas, but I'm going to be using the rest for DIYs. All I did was chalk paint the front of the canvas, and then I added these clips. I got those on clearance at Target as well. I got like 6 of them for $2, and I E6000 the clip to the frame, and now it is a new and improved sign. It's so cute. I love it. Okay, you guys, here are my IKEA shelves, completely revamped to a finish that looks more like real wood. I'm so in love with these shelves right now. I can't tell you. I am over the moon happy that they came out so good. Let's face it, anything that looks remotely farmhouse is a fortune these days. So for me, it's so exciting to be able to take something that I already had and revamp it and make it into something new, something fresh, just with a little bit of paint and wax. I've used this same method with several of the shelves in my home, which are, by the way, also from Ikea and were also dark brown. I just love this finish. I think it looks very rustic and definitely fits my decor now much better. And the best part, I didn't have to go out and buy new shelves. As always, thank you all so much for watching and for all of your support. Please let me know how you feel about these shelves in the comments, and let me know if you're going to try this project. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.